Despite price, what's the best men's fragrance you have smelled? L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Qua di Gio by Armani. It's really not badly priced, and I've been asked what I am wearing because I smell good more than any other scent I've ever worn. They also have a knock of that smells pretty much the same and is much cheaper. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Ici mi kilo d'ici pour homme is the only scent I have owned that has got compliments, and it's one of my most inexpensive. My fav perfume atom is Ombre Leather by Tom Ford. It's not a perfume for everywhere, but it's a great office presence perfume. Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. It's just purely amazing. Also Azzaro Most Wanted. That's a specific smell that I haven't found anywhere else. Tom Ford Oud Wood. Easily. That scent is unreal. Dolce & Gabbana The One. The vintage version of Old Spice. Versace Eros is my personal fave. Sex Panther. It's illegal in 9 countries. Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. The women's version is even better than the men's emo. Green Irish Tweed by Creed. Santal 33. It's sandalwood extract essentially, and my favorite scent. Edit. Not just sandalwood extract, but the wood notes are the most prominent IMO. Off Mosquito with Deet EDP. Mount Blanc Legend Night, love it, and it always gets positive comments. Explorer for workdays. My favorite on me right now is Baccarat Rouge 540, but I also really enjoy Bulgari Pour Homme. Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. I like 100ml 3. 4 Oz is 400. Highest I saw it was $500. It was a one-time purchase that I've always wanted, and it lasted me for years, but I've never had so many people compliment me as when I was wearing it. I also pair it with something more cost-effective. You could take Axe body spray and half a spritz of Tuscan leather and you'll be stopped on the street. This isn't a brag, but I worked with fragrance for like 3 years. I'm basic, I'm afraid, and the bottle is ridiculous, but my favorite is Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male. Ultra Male from Jean-Paul Gaultier. Prada Luna Rossa Black. I really like Eton College by Taylor of Old Bond Street. Mount Blanc. Wife agrees. Bleu de Chanel EDP. Hands down, not the cheapest, but it's the one I get the most random compliments on from strangers, especially women. Worth trying at least once. Sounds cliché, but LV imagination for me. Givenchy Gentleman Society. Child of the 90s, CK1 just does it for me. Always has. Brut, if it's good and pew for Elvis. Everyone and their mama knows it's Drakkar Noir. I've been wearing Versace Eros for what feels like forever at this point. Original Tommy Bahama was my favorite. TF. Mandarino di Amalfi Eau Parfum. I own it. Magical. Carlisle by Parfums de Marly. Armani Mania. No longer available. I'm almost done with my last bottle ever. Habit Rouge, Guerlain. Tom Ford Fougère d'Argent Eau de Parfum. Old school here. A&F Fierce. I love Jo Malone. A bit pricey, but you can go in and mix and match scents. Currently I'm doing the lime basil and mandarin and the pomegranate noir. Man, those two together, and you can't go wrong. Recently I've really been enjoying Mont Blanc collection. Extreme Leather. They are all nice and smell much better than their standard range like Explorer, etc. My favorite special occasion is Kilian Memento Mori. I like so many it would be difficult to pick one, but Dior Pour Homme has been in my rotation for 30 years or so. Noble Otter's Neon Sun is my favorite. Kira from PacSun in the 2000s. Of ones actually available right now, I recently did a sampling of everything at the local Sephora and went with Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. I like it a lot, but nothing beats Kira from PacSun in my book. I swear it would rank high in a blind smell test against today's major colognes. I like any of the Oud fragrances from Habibi New York, ETP's Habibini, collections for him, but I particularly enjoy Oasis Oud. I can find it on their site anymore, so thank goodness I still have a lot. MB Legend, Acqua di Gio, and good old Davidoff Cool Water. Acqua di Parma Fico di Amalfi. My wife bought me Dior Homme Cologne, the one with the bergamot and grapefruit notes, and it's literally the best fragrance I've ever worn. Dylan Bleu Pour Homme by Versace. Acqua di Parma, Bergamot di Calabria. I wear Dior home and often get compliments on my scent. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Get so many compliments on it. Creed Aventus Terre d'Hermes. Chanel Platinum Egoist. Parfums de Marly Percival, but it's a bit pricey. Another alternative to this for me would be Chanel Allure Home Sport EDT. My daughters gave me Sauvage. My last perfume I bought myself was Cool Water, and it's been a real upgrade. There is only one answer. Sex Panther by Odeon. Illegal in 9 countries, with bits of real panther. 60% of the time it works every time. Highly recommended by the great Brian Fantana. I love bergamot-based fragrances. My absolute favorite, though, is Commodity Milk Expressive Eau de Parfum. Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi. Donna Karan Unleaded, and they fucking discontinued it. I bought my BF Ralph Lauren, Ralph's Club Parfum, a couple years ago for Christmas, and he loves it. It's my favorite one he wears. He stopped wearing it because he was going through it so quickly, lol. I get him a new one every year now. Dark Obsession, but it's hard to find from reliable sources. It was a special line made by a local perfumer for a generations-old tool store. It is the only store of its kind, selling only US, German, and Japan-made tools, some of the best for a variety of trades. They used a combination of extracts from Douglas fir and oak, and somehow got the scent of metal powder into it. It smelled like a warm, clean workshop on a winter day, and you're about to start building some furniture. Henry Jacques Nadal No 1. Chambre 52. Tobacco Memories expensive AF, so I will probably not be buying one, but great smell. Luna Rossa by Prada. If you want perfumes that smell like high-end fragrances, and are considered as such, choose the Eau de Parfum instead of cologne, or Eau de Toilette, light perfume. Go for the most concentrated version as you will need less, and it will smell for much longer. One of the best perfumes I've smelled is Dior Homme Eau de Parfum. There are now several versions that each has its difference, but the grail now for me is Burberry Hero Parfum. That perfume is top-notch. Dolce & Gabbana K has been my go-to. Just works well with my body chemistry. Victor N. Rolf Spice Bomb. Creed's Virgin Island Water. Most original smelling scent ever. I think the idea was, let's make suntan lotion scented cologne. $500 a bottle. But plenty of $50 knockoffs come relatively close. Safari, Ralph Lauren, my now husband's best friend took him shopping for cologne before our first date. I thought that was so cute, and he smelled amazing. Unfortunately, I can't tolerate fragrances now, but I remember that one. Dior Homme Intense. Been wearing it for the past 20 years and got so many compliments from random strangers. My 2 favorites are DS by DS Durga and Spiritual Awakening by Ranavat. Johnny Depp's Dior Sauvage or something. Fahrenheit by Dior. It's the one I use and I love it. Fragrance is unisex. That said, Squid by Zoologist leans mask and it's very intoxicating.